Welcome to Geotrek Vans. I'm Matt McGee, Customer Success Manager. Today we're going to give you a tour of our entire facility. We're going to cover the showroom, our G Patio where we have model vans on display, and then also we're going to show you our entire production facility and meet some of our employees. Come on, let's go. We're now in our waiting area for services or sales. And what you see, we have complimentary coffee, water, tea. We have a nice work area, a couple of them actually. This is a silent box so people can have private conversations. And this happens to be Mark and Grant, our co-founders. Hi guys.
Hello. Hello, welcome in. Welcome in.
In our waiting room, sometimes if you're lucky, Callie will come up and meet you. But we really have nice seating areas for anybody that needs to sit down and huddle or have conversations, either employees or customers. We have outside areas, inside areas, and multiple huddle rooms. In addition to that, our company meetings happen in our conference room and or our team meetings or operations leads. Okay, now we're gonna jump into our beautiful sales office where we have the lovely Becca and Trevor that will help you by communicating with you and learning what you're gonna do with the van and how you're gonna use it. They'll help perfect the build that's gonna be just right for you. This is our sales area and upgrade area where you can see and feel and touch some of the fabrics and colors of cabinetry, along with wheel and tire upgrades, ski boxes. It's a great little area to make some final decisions. One of our favorite places and our customers' favorite places to come is to come to our G Patio. We have a number of vans that are already fully built out. You can come, jump in, check them all out, look at their features, functionality, and see what's going to be right for you. Okay, behind me here is our marketing office where all the creative design, website, videos like this get produced and edited. And this is our cruise lunchroom where we have our meals together every day. We obviously repurposed a bunch of passenger van seating that we pulled out of some vans. We've created our own table from our woodworking shop. All of our local people who are close by bike to work and hang their bikes in here. It's a great little hangout area. Okay, as we move further into our offices, we have Jeremy Olson's office right here. He's our lead designer. Every innovation, every change we make, he does. Grant McCrabb's over here, helping run our marketing and sales strategies. He's in there working hard.
All right, so Tom just threw a mic on me. Gonna do a quick tour, quick mini tour. There's not much space in here, but that's kind of how I like it. Got stuff on the walls. I got my big ass calendar. Okay. If you don't have a year at a glance calendar, I honestly can't recommend it enough. Life changer. Whiteboard space, super important. I also write Sharpie on my wall if it's a big goal. Scooter, that's how you get around quickly.
Now welcome into my office. Not a whole lot going on here, but I'm eating some lunch here. We have the big hashtag calendar 2025 and 2026. One of my favorite quotes. And yeah, this is where Ryan and I jam. Ryan's in charge of inventory, procurement, sourcing, and everything. If we go look over here, this is our custom cabinetry. You know, love that. Bookshelf, whiteboards and such, national park maps. When I really have to focus, I'll put these down. I'm just kidding. I don't do that. All right, now Matt's gonna take you out to the shop floor and show you the rest of the shop.
All right, we're now in our production facility. This is where the stuff really happens. But you need to have safety first. I have my own, so I don't need them. Let's first show you where our cabinetry happens. So our cabinetry is a huge part of our build. We manufacture all of our own cabinetry. We have 2 CNC machines that cut all the pieces and parts. We have one that's a smaller format, one that's a larger format that gives us the ability to do full length ceilings that go across a Sprinter 170 if we wanted to, full wall panels that go all the way up. But those machines also give us the ability, because we own them, to make edits and changes to innovate our build. One of the great things about having our own cabinet shop is the quality that we produce that comes out of it is unlike the industry. This is just an inner wall to a galley cabinet. You can see the thick bamboo that you have. This isn't MDF, this isn't particle board, this is solid bamboo. What you see here are all the pieces and parts cut out. For example, this is an electric cabinet. If you pan behind me, you're gonna see that our cabinet assemblers, and they put it all together. You can see this one's clamped, screwed, and glued down. And then Ryan back there finished it all off. They put Osmo oil on it, or tung oil. They sand it, they round the edges where anybody's fingers can go. The quality of our cabinetry is something that stands out. After all our cabinetry gets its final finish, this is the curing room, where all the cabinets wait and cure before they get installed into a van. As we move further into our production facility, you can see all of our build bays are over here to this side. One of the things that's really common in manufacturing is something called a spaghetti chart. And essentially, you put a tracker on a builder as an example and watch where they go all day. And obviously, at the end of the day, if it's not very efficient, it looks like a pile of spaghetti. One of the things we do to cut down on that is we put everything that the builder needs to finish a van on the cart behind the van. Every screw, every nut, every washer, every cabinet, refrigerator, and all that. There's a prime example of this one right over here. It recently got pulled in probably this morning, and the cart behind it has everything that that van needs, cutting down on the unnecessary walking around that a builder may have to do to go get a tool or go get a part or go get a mattress. It's all directly behind the van. Okay, this is one of our pre-production areas. Aaron operates this area. But what you see here is the next 6 vans, Aaron will set up all their cabinetry. He'll pre-wire everything that can be pre-wired, outdoor shower, hot water heater, all the electric. So then when it goes into a build bay, the builder puts all this on a cart, goes directly behind the van, and everything the builder needs is already pre-assembled. So it makes their portion of the job go much faster. Our manufacturing process is anything that needs to be done outside of the shop, like wheels and tires and things like that, we call pre-production. All that happens before a van gets pulled in. The second phase is called phase 1, where we'll pull a van in that's a complete cargo van. We'll cut all the holes for the windows and fans, do the insulation, the floors, the wiring, and once that's complete, it'll find its way to a build bay. What I'm going to show you next is our phase 1 area. What I like about that most when people come to visit, if they're coming to pick up their van and they've never seen our facility, I love to give them the ability to jump into a van before the walls go up so they can really see the arteries of their system. So where all the wires go, where the insulation is, if they have lizard skin or not as one of our options. It's just a great ability to show them after their van's completely built out, what did it really look like before that happened? And phase 1 can do that. Okay, this is a prime example of a van in the middle of phase 1. It's already got its lizard skin on, which is an amazing technology that we use. Essentially, a guy wears a near hazmat suit and sprays this truck bed liner type of feel to all the exterior parts or interior parts, but the exterior walls of your inside of your van. And what it does is when the sun and the heat hits the outside of the van, it makes it very difficult for that heat to penetrate through, keeping your van cooler. One of the things I love about Geotrek is our ability to innovate fast. Mark and Grant, our founders, after New Year's of 2025, drove up to the Arctic Circle, hit it, turned around and drove back. But in reality, it was a cold weather test for one of our vans. What came out of that was this insulated floor. What I love about this flooring is the CNC machine cut all these ridges out of the floor, and as you can see, when it goes into the van, it sits perfectly in between the ridges of the van. Okay, the other thing we do really well in our shop is we have strategically placed all of our inventory close to the areas that are going to need it. So as you look around with this video, you can see in different areas, we have all of our products readily available, easy for us to inventory, take count, so that we can make sure that when a van pulls into a build spot, we have the inventory it needs to complete the van. This area is our small part inventory room. Every nut, every washer, screws, anything that's not bigger than this fits in this room so that we can have a single space to go make sure the inventory is fully stocked so that we're ready to finish a van. All along the way from phase 1 through the build phase, even if we do add-ons to a model later, there's multiple quality control inspections along the way to make sure that it comes out perfect for our customers. One of the things that really shines for Geotrek and its customers is our customer service and our service department. Grayson behind me is installing a new option, a heater for the van that just came back, but we install ski boxes, air conditioners after the fact, water heaters, outdoor showers, you name it. If you didn't get something or you want something extra on the build after you pull away, Grayson and his team are the ones that can install that for you so you can enjoy that feature as well. Thanks so much for watching. That was our production facility tour. Hopefully you enjoyed it. One of the things that you really miss out from this video is really meeting all the people. The builders, maybe even the builder who's gonna build your van, our operations lead, the founders, our sales team. That's the one thing it's hard for us to portray, but please come and visit us. We'd love to introduce you to our whole team.